second year 4th grade teacher in West Michigan. It is right before 11 o'clock right now. I just finished up a couple of meetings and I also did film myself getting ready this morning, so let's go ahead and cut into that right now. So today, you might notice, you probably didn't, but that's okay, I'm gonna tell you, that I'm not wearing a sweatshirt. I'm actually like kind of dressed up for remote teaching standards. And that's because my husband Chris and I binge watched my last like 5 videos on the TV last night because he hadn't seen them. And he pointed out that in my last 5 vlogs, I've literally worn the same 2 sweatshirts. Whoa! So trying to like change it up a little bit today. Also, I did order some more sweatshirts, but with the shipping taking forever, of course they're not here yet. So hopefully I'll have more of a variation in my sweatshirts soon. One of my projects today is going to be to try to bleach a sweatshirt that I already have and make it look like cool and fun and stylish. I don't know if I've ever bleached a shirt on purpose before, so I'm excited to do that today and kind of play around with it. I think I'm gonna do it in the tub. Quick plug before we jump into the rest of the video that if you guys are not following me on Instagram already, please take a second to do that. I have been trying to post more on there and doing a lot more like Instagram stories and stuff like that. Also, I'm getting really close to 9,000 followers over there, and when you get 10,000 followers, then you get the little like swipe up thing that you can do in your stories, which would be so fun. So I do need to take a second and respond to a couple of emails, and then also I am going to respond to the comments on my last video. I responded to most of them this morning, but I think I still had like a handful left that I hadn't responded to yet. So I'm gonna take a second to do that, and then I think I'm gonna start making lunch. It's almost time for lunch. This black sweatshirt and I am going to work on bleaching it. I've seen so many people bleaching and tie-dyeing over this quarantine time, and I figured it was my time to shine. So I haven't exactly decided. I think I'm gonna do this either in the tub or we do have just like a small shower downstairs that might work. So this is the before. It's just like a regular crew neck Hanes brand sweatshirt, and we will see what it ends up looking like after. Hopefully the bleach doesn't eat through it. Welcome to my bathtub. You're kind of at a weird angle right now. We're just gonna work with it. Also, I have these nice gloves on, and I was not able to find any just like pure bleach, but I have this tile cleaner stuff that has bleach in it. So now I just have it like kind of hanging up, which I feel like is gonna be a good way to do this. I have the bathroom door open, so that way I can, you know, breathe. And I do know that this stuff stains clothing because I accidentally dyed one of my sweatshirts when I was cleaning the tub a while back. So I know that this stuff will do the job. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of spray it all over, spray it like on the sleeves, whatever, really no rhyme or reason. I might kind of move this over a little bit, the shower curtain, so I don't spray the floor. And then I'll flip it over and do the back side. So that's my game plan. Let's go. Okay guys, so it's been about 15 minutes and this is what the sweatshirt is looking like. It's definitely like very orangey. I was hoping it would be a little bit brighter white, but that's okay. And then this is the back. So I'm gonna go throw this in the wash just by itself right now, and hopefully it will end up looking cool when it's all done. So it's a couple hours later now and I am wearing the new sweatshirt. Also, I'm wearing my blue light glasses because I wasn't wearing them most of the morning and I developed a really bad headache. So I decided I better put them on before I stare at a screen any longer. So I just went and grabbed them a little bit ago, and then I've been working on editing this video up until this point. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. But my sweatshirt actually turned out pretty cool. I will say with the blue light glasses, I look a little extra hipster right now. Like I need to grab a coffee or something, but that's okay. In about an hour, actually a little bit less than an hour now, I am going to go for a hike or a nice walk downtown. it is the next day. It is Friday, May 1st, and it actually is past noon right now. So I have had a productive morning, but I honestly have just been like so focused on what I've been working on that this is the first time I thought to grab the camera. So sorry about that. So I did get a lot done this morning, which was good. I got a lot of just schoolwork type stuff done on the computer, a lot of responding to emails, and also working on just creating a couple of different things for my kids and my families and my school and all that fun stuff. But I am super excited because today I am about to have a Google Hangout meeting with my kids. Not about to, but like at 1 o'clock, so in like 45 minutes. And we are gonna bake cookies. And I don't know how it's gonna go, but I thought it would be fun. I actually got the idea because I was on the phone with my best friend Melissa, and I don't know what we were talking about, but it was something that made me think of cookies. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I figured it would be something new and different and hopefully would keep my kids engaged. I'll let you know how it goes, but for right now, I did want to show you guys how I have my computer set up. Let me, hold on, I'm like on my school's website right now, so let me exit out of a couple of things really quick. So, this is my setup. This is my tripod going on right now. So I have a big thing of paper towels holding up my laptop. And then I have my studio light right there to try to get that nice lighting, both for this video and for the video that I'm gonna do with my kids. So I'm excited about that. I think it's gonna be really fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys in just a little bit when I run my meeting. All right, guys, I'm gonna have you either press Control D or go ahead and mute yourself for a second, and then you can use the chat on the side if you wanna say anything, or if you raise your hand and I happen to see it, you can unmute yourself. But we are going to bake some cookies. So give me a thumbs up if you've done any baking over the past month or so since we've been out of school. My call with my kids, and it was so fun. It was kind of sad that I couldn't let them taste the cookies or anything, but while I was working on mixing up all the ingredients, we talked about like our favorite desserts and what baking we've been doing during the last couple months of quarantine, and it just was a super fun way to connect and kind of switch it up a little bit. So I'm glad I did it, and now I'm just going to take some pictures of the cookies and send them to the kids and just thank them for helping me to make them, I guess. Which I will say, I didn't have as many kids on this meeting, so I was kind of bummed about that. I think it was actually like one of our lowest attended meetings, but I had one student who hasn't come on a video meeting yet come on today, so that was super exciting to see that student, and I literally screamed when she got on because I was so excited. So right now I have my little phone tripod thing set up because I'm trying to convince Chelsea and Morgan, who are my friends that I talk about in like a bunch of vlogs, to do a FaceTime call with me right now. We have one that we were gonna do this afternoon to do our book club, but I tried to convince them to do it right now because it's literally like the most beautiful day, and I thought it would be fun to have our little book club right now, and then when we're done with that I can just spend the whole afternoon outside. So we'll see if they take me up on it. Morgan said yes, but I haven't heard back from Chelsea yet, so I might be jumping on my book club while I finish cleaning up and baking. Guys, I'm vlogging today.
So glad that you've been vlogging so much.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Hey there, friends. Sorry I forgot to check in after I got off my FaceTime date, but I'm almost to a hiking place right now, so I thought this would be a good time to just really quickly pop on and say that going for a hike. Oh yeah. Hey there guys, now it's Saturday, May 2nd, and it is a beautiful sunny day. I'm so excited. I actually am going to take my beach cruiser down to the beach in just a couple of minutes, so I thought it would be fun to take you guys with me. Also, quick note before I leave for my bike ride, I wanted to show you guys my Libby app right now and what it's looking like. I've talked about the Libby app in a ton of videos, but basically it's just something that you can use to check out audiobooks and ebooks. You can connect your library card. I'm pretty sure it works for most libraries. I'm not sure that it works for all of them, but this is what mine looks like right now. So the book that I'm listening to right now is called Ordinary Girls. It is a memoir, and I have been loving memoirs. So far, I am really enjoying that. I will say it is kind of heavy. Then I have a couple books that were on hold and now just came to me, so I haven't started them yet, but I have a couple books. And then these are my recent returns. So you guys can see these. Such a Perfect Wife was my most recent read. I really enjoyed that one. And that is kind of like a mystery suspenseful book. The Wives, I really enjoyed. That one was, I will say, like halfway through it. It wasn't like the best, but the first half of it was really, really good. So I did finish it. Find Your Path, I actually did not finish. I listened to the first part of it, but I feel like you need to have like the actual either ebook or you need to have the physical book to really understand it, because it's more of like a coffee table book. But I do love Carrie Underwood, so I enjoyed listening to her little like beginning part on that. We'll see if it can focus again. There we go. I also read the ebook of I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. That one's young adult, but I did really enjoy that. And let's see if I can scroll without messing anything up. Then I listened to Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Again, that's young adult, but I did really enjoy that. I listened to American Dirt. This is a fiction piece. It kind of reads like a memoir, but it's definitely not a memoir. But I did enjoy that one. I know there is a little bit of drama around that book because, I don't know, lots of different reasons I'm not going to go into, but I did enjoy it. And then I also listened to Wild. Wild is a memoir, and Educated, which I think I recommended to you guys before. So those are just some of my recent reads, and I always love getting recommendations from you guys. So please drop a comment below on something that you read, maybe recently, maybe a long time ago, but just something that you read that you enjoyed. I would love to hear it. Sorry I'm so close to the camera, but Chris is out in the other room vacuuming, so I'm trying to make sure you can pick up my voice instead of the sound of the vacuum. But I just got back from my bike ride a little bit ago. It was so fun, and I actually ended up riding to another nearby park too, and just kind of riding around and having a good time. It is such a beautiful sunny day, so it was nice just to get outside. Since we have been in quarantine over the last couple months, Chris and I have been trying to support one of our favorite local businesses by getting pizza once each weekend. So Chris just asked me if I would be willing to go pick up some pizza for us tonight, so I'm going to go head out and pick us up some pizza so we can support one of our favorite local restaurants while also enjoying some pizza. So let's go. So now it is actually Sunday afternoon as I'm filming this. Last night after dinner, I ended up just working on editing videos for my school district, like pretty much the entire night. Though I will say, while videos were importing and exporting and doing all the stuff they have to do, I did take some time to watch my sweet friend Maylene's video from like months ago, where she shows how to do a link in bio on Instagram.
I'm gonna show you how to take the link in your Instagram bio from this very boring, very plain, very generic to this.
So I saw this video when Maylene first posted it and totally put it on my to-do list and then didn't do it. And so it's been one of those things in the back of my brain that I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do that every so often. And I finally decided to sit down and do it. So it's very basic, I will say, but I decided to just kind of play around with it, and I figure I can always add more to it later. So basically what it is, and I'll link her video in the description box, so if you guys want to do this, you can watch her video. That's how I did it. Basically on Instagram, you have the option of including a link in your bio. And so it's this little bit.ly link, like the shortened link. And when you click it, it will show you a bunch of different things that I like talk about on Instagram or might want to link to. So it took me a little while to make this, but not like forever. Like I said, I just did it in between editing videos, and I just completely used Maylene's video to figure out how to do it. So Maylene, thank you so much. So I just included like my YouTube, my Teachers Pay Teachers, and then my Amazon Classroom wish list. But I also worked on a little something else this morning. I made an Amazon Associates storefront page, I think is what it's called. So basically what this is, and I've seen so many people have these, this is just like where I can link all of my favorite things on Amazon, and then if you order from this list, I do get a small commission. I honestly don't even know how much I get, but I'm sure it's like minuscule. But it's just a cool way for me to link a bunch of my favorites in one place, and I can have different like boards almost, or different lists I guess, where I can include a bunch of different different things under that category. So for example, I have like children's books and STEM materials. I have classroom favorites, home, beauty and lifestyle, technology, and then remote learning and fashion. And so I just spent a couple hours actually this morning adding a bunch of different things. It took me a while to find some things, which is why it took me a couple hours to work on it, but I put a ton of books on here that I love because I'm always getting asked for book recommendations. So I thought this would be a fun way to link them all in one place. And then also I have like all the other ones that I just said, of course, but I'll show you guys one more. So this one is my classroom one. So you guys probably see a lot of familiar things if you've been watching my vlog for a little while, my vlogs I should say. So I have just like some of the different pieces that I have in my room that I get questions about all the time. So I'm really excited about this, and this is something again I've been meaning to do for a long time and I just haven't done. So that's kind of been the good thing about quarantine or like having to social distance, is I've been kind of forcing myself to do things that have been on my to-do list forever but haven't been very high priority, and now I'm able to actually sit down and do those things. Even though I am still working a lot, like I said, I was editing videos pretty much all night yesterday, and then I woke up this morning and again edited videos. I took a little break to do church this morning and make breakfast and stuff, and then went back to editing videos. But I'm able to kind of be more flexible with my schedule so that way I can do fun stuff like this too. So I'm really excited about this, and I will link it in the description of my videos from now on as well. So if you guys are wondering about something I have in my classroom, or even wondering about like what equipment I use to film my videos or whatever it might be, then you can check that out and it will all be listed there. So yay! Now that we are at the end of the video, I did want to take a second to do some comment shout outs. I've been having so much fun with these, you guys. I think the first time I did them I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do them in every video, but here we are. I think I am going to do them in like basically every single video because I've just been having so much fun with them, and I love seeing the comments where people are like, oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting you to give me a shout out and you did. That just totally makes me smile. So I have 3 comments that I want to shout out. Also, you guys, I apologize, Chris is washing the outside of the house today, so he has been hosing down the house all day basically, and so he's kind of like using it and then he's scrubbing for a while and then he's using it. So if you guys can hear the hose in the background at any point, I'm sorry. I've been trying to film this clip for the last little bit, and you know, I think he's gonna be out there for a while, so I'm at the point where I'm like, I just need to record this. Oh wait. It's so loud. The first one is from somebody with the username Fryler1. I don't know this person's first name, I wish I did, but their username is Fryler1, and this person was talking about the First Days of School book that I mentioned at the end of my last video. This is a PD book that I absolutely love. If you missed that video, I just talked a little bit about a couple books that I really enjoy. This is a book that I am going to go back to probably every single year that I teach and just kind of refresh myself and refresh my knowledge of it, because I think it's important to go back each summer and maybe read 1 or 2 new books, but then also maybe revisit some that you really love. So I love this book, and I loved seeing this comment and knowing that I'm not the only one who's like obsessed with it. The next comment I wanted to give a shout out to is from somebody with the username Beauty Tutor. Again, I don't know this person's first name, so I apologize, but this person left a comment asking how to get a QR code. I mentioned in my last video that I was using a QR code in my little poem that I was sending to my kids, and that way it was linked to me reading a read aloud of the Flat Stanley book. So I'm gonna quickly breeze through how I do this, but if you guys want a more in-depth, like me walking you through it, I definitely could do that maybe on like my Instagram stories or something, so let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. But really quick version, you are going to go to Google and type in QR code generator, and there's a ton of different websites that will do this for you. So pick whichever one you want. I usually just do the first one that pops up. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take whatever you want to link to. So let's say you want to upload a bunch of things to your Google Drive and link to those. I usually put them all in one folder, and then I change the sharing permissions so that way it says anyone with the link can view. Now you want to be careful with this, because I know at least for my district the default is that it will say anybody within the district, like with the district email, can view. So I have to actually manually go in and change that and make sure it says anybody with the link can view. I personally do not put mine just on public on the internet because I don't want it to be something that you can search on Google, especially because this is something that I didn't want to deal with like copyright infringement or anything like that. So I just change it to, you have have to have the link to view it. So then I take that link from Google Drive and drop it into the QR code generator, and it makes me an awesome QR code that then I can either copy or screenshot and put into a different document, maybe a PowerPoint document or whatever I'm using, and I can get that out to parents. Now, if parents want to open up that QR code, all they have to do, at least if they have an iPhone, I don't know about other phones, is all they have to do is open up their camera app and hold it over the phone. They don't need a separate app to actually access the QR code, which is awesome. You just hold it up on your phone and then it will bring you to whatever website you want them to go to. So I know that was like a really quick version of that. So like I said, if you want a more in-depth version, definitely let me know. The last comment that I want to give a shout out to is from Athena Lewis. Athena commented and said that this fall she is going to be a first-year first grade teacher. So yay, that is so exciting, Athena. Congratulations. Athena also did share though that with this current times that we are in right now, the quarantine, the social distancing, whatever you want to call it, she is facing some more responsibilities at home and some hardships. So I just wanted to say to Athena, as well as anybody else who's watching this who is facing anything similar, that my heart is going out to you and I'm keeping you in my thoughts and my prayers. So that is all for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and also subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you are notified every time that I post a new video. This helps me to reach your subscription box, but also to be recommended to other teachers or other people who might be interested in my content as well. I will see you guys again on Wednesday with a new video. I've been posting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that will be basically my schedule, I guess, for the foreseeable future. I'll let you know if that changes, but I'm trying to post at least 2 videos a week, and one of them has always been on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will plan on seeing you guys then. Bye, guys.